I'm Rob Kircher, and welcome to our 1905 cottage restoration. It's an ongoing series of episodes with my wife Barbara and I restoring this newly purchased diamond in the rough next to me. Now, call us crazy, and we probably are, but we believe that we can turn it into an absolute showstopper. However, we also know that there are many inherent problems. There are electrical problems, plumbing problems, insulation problems, and a myriad of other problems still hidden within her walls. And trust me, folks, they are there. So stay with us as we spend time, money, and effort transforming this old cottage into an incredible restoration. Coming up this week, I'll be creating a meandering stone garden path adjacent to our newly built portico. And then I'll be getting up early to plant hosta and other shade plants throughout this area. Now folks, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. As always, it is most appreciated. Thank you so much. My wife Barbara and I met our son Seth and daughter-in-law MJ at two of her favorite Amish nurseries. MJ is quite the gardener, and she took our hand and guided us to fabulous places. The end result was one had phenomenal, as you can see here, hanging baskets. I mean, phenomenal. And we have basically four. Two were hanging and two were putting in these marvelous planters that we have here. And then we also found some incredible climbing plants that are going to be going up the lattice here. And then over in this corner we have a ton of hostas and other plants that do well in the shade. And what we're doing is creating a meandering pathway that's going to be coming from the patio and working its way up to about where I am right now. And these are stones that I've been accumulating for quite a while. I don't know how many pounds are in here, but it's heavy. The challenge here is that this is a total shady area, a partial sun area, and almost a full sun area. So we got to be a little careful as to where we put what plants and also the size of these plants. Well, you can see what I got going so far. This is the meandering path of lake stones, if you will. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. If not, I'm going to have to make the path either a little narrower or put more spaces in between them. And speaking of spaces, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be buying some thyme, the herb thyme seeds. And once I unearth the pathway and flatten the rocks out, then we're going to put the thyme seeds in, and it makes an amazing ground cover and also smells incredible. So what a more perfect situation, if you will, for our wonderful meandering garden. So that's another thing that MJ taught me. Our daughter-in-law, that she has one, and it's absolutely unbelievable. So I'm going to steal it. Well, it's her idea, but I'm going to steal the idea. Anyway, stay with us because that's going to be very, very cool. Now, I've got to head for the grill, and we're not having Italian sausage. We're having bratwurst. Ooh. Put our bratwurst on, and all will be good in the neighborhood. Oh, whatever.
I thought you'd like them because they were spelt.
Mr. B doesn't know I'm allergic to bees. Bee venom. Okay. The bratwursts are on, folks, so I'd invite you to lunch, but I don't have enough. We published the first episode of our 1905 cottage restoration 8 months ago on October 19th, 2022. Since then, our YouTube reality show has received much applause, to the point where folks are asking for more episodes more frequently. So we began publishing weekly on July 1st. Our viewers reacted. They loved it, but are asking for a mid-morning workday time change to better accommodate their viewing habits. So starting Tuesday, July 25th, and every Tuesday thereafter, we will always upload our weekly episodes at 10 a.m. Thanks so much for being such loyal viewers. I'm continuing to work on our stone walkway and our shady area that we have lots of wonderful hostas and so on, and it is coming along. I'm not sure if this is going to be the final positioning for these plants, but at the moment I like them. And over here I've yet to begin to plant, but the wonderful window boxes look absolutely fantastic. And of course that takes us into our portico and those amazing hanging baskets from the Amish. Today I'm going to continue to dig around the Lakestone meandering walkway and put mulch in there and plant more hostas. So that's on the early docket. Plus the dirt I'm unearthing, I'm taking over into the front yard where I'm going to have a new garden. And of course this is a wonderful view of our portico and Barbara's chair to watch me, and life is good. I love the early morning light. Absolutely amazing. the magic moments, the magic hour, as they say in the film industry. This is it. Dawn is incredible. Look at that light. Believe it or not, but I've been out here since 3:30 this morning with the floodlights on. I know I'm crazy. My wife tells me I'm crazy all the time, but you know what? I got so excited about this project, I wanted to just dive right into it. So here's what I've done. I had to plant every one of these hostas and shade plants, and then I had to use my special formula fertilizer. It's fertilizer and steroids. I use 1/3 mushroom compost, I use 1/3 potting mix, and I use 1/3 cow manure. And that is just an incredible mix that just, I gotta tell you something, it just brings these plants to life. The next thing I've been doing is putting down this fabric. Now this is a garden fabric, and what it does to someone who really likes to garden, you want to kind of lessen your weeding process, if you will. This will keep the weeds down, and it will also keep the moisture in the soil. So that's important. So I'm taking the time to do that, and you have to cut around each and every one of these plants to make that happen. Now the last step is to take this mulch, which is a really nice brown mulch, and give yourself a good liberal layer, 3 to 4 inches. I know it sounds like a lot, but I won't regret it come spring, because this stuff will break down, and as it breaks down you just have to put a little covering on top of it, so it's not a big deal. So that's what I'm doing. Then I'm going to do this garden behind me, and what's off camera you don't see is another long garden very similar to this. So it's a tedious process, like I said, but when it's all done it's going to look, I think, pretty styling. Well, I hope you enjoyed episode 15. Coming up next week, I'll be repairing old shingles and then painting the rear exterior of our house. Next, I'll be building a Medina stone knee wall along the front lawn and driveway. And I'll also be creating a heart-shaped raised garden just beyond that. It's all coming your way, so don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. As always, folks, it's most appreciated. Thank you so much.